to my YouTube channel, Code Money Live. So in last video, I just covered that about the introduction about the Netsuite technicals, like who just to recommend to these videos, who will be like eligible for this video. So basically, who would just want to just to make a career in a Netsuite as a developer, as a technical consultant. So those guys are it's beneficial if they will going to watch my video. So in last video, I have covered that like what kind of like script is there and like scripting language on which language have the like define and depend the JavaScript. I told you like you have to must be a strong in a JavaScript. Okay, so and then after that I will tell you like oh, how many scripts are there like client script, user scripts, app ready scripts. So these are important scripts are there. So today we will going to see the client script. In last video, I will explain to you about the client script, what kind of client script is there, and how it is work on theirs. So again, I will just to again just to start with the client script. What is client scripts? So basic client script is kind of suite scripts that's what's run on our browsers on the client sides. So like when user likes interact with the Netsuite forms, so on there the user can able to see the client scripts kind of like a code which one you have deployed that like just like a validations control UI something and so that kinds of like things where we work on a client scripts. Okay, so in client script we will going to trigger we will going to see the first field change. Field change it's a really kind of like a one of the like important kind of script in a client script trigger point you can say that. So it's really important. Field change basically it's means like if you have select any particular one fields, okay, and respect that fields and in other fields we're going to change the value respect of that value you have to select that as. So on there you have need a client field change trigger points. So I will going to also to write a script in front of you so you can able to see that like how I'm just writing the script and how it's going to form all things I will going to do in front of you in this video. No going to cut and any kind of things I will do that. So I will going to write a code. If any error will going to I will face that. I will show you like how we're going to handle the errors. Okay. So let's go come on the Visual Studio. So if you are like technical person, so you know about the Visual Studio. Visual Studio is kind of like code editor. So where can you write your codes? So you can use another code editor. You can use it, but in my favorite one is a Visual Studio because the best because I'm using from since a very long time. So first I have to create a one file. Already I created a folder of client script. So here I will name field change script. Yes. Okay. So before to write the code, you have to write some notations. Just like Net should able to read that like what kind of type is there. There's client script, user event scripts. So that is really important. Like NAP version 2.0. So that's means its version is 2.0. Okay, and next one is an script type. It means client script. So I'm defining here this is the client script. Okay, so here and another one you have add here description. It is the optional. If you want to add some add descriptions, you can add it. Otherwise, you can don't add it. Okay. So now I will going to write a syntax. Define, then square bracket, then function, okay, then curly bracket, then function. In function, what we're going to write? Going to field change. Okay, here context. It's really important to write here context. You're writing client scripts, and the and you have to return the return like what you have writing. Like I'm field change, so you have write here field change. Okay. Okay. So I will going to write here. I even you can see this like red something is coming. So I will going to write here. I just did some mistake. Like I use here full stop. Like here it should be comma. Okay. So that's incorrect syntax. So let's go on a Netsuite. So this is a syntax. This is a basic syntax. Okay. So the basic syntax. This one is a field chain of client script. Okay. You have to remember this is syntax. And I will also upload all the code on my GitHub. So it's very easy for you to access on there. So let's come on to Netsuite. So this is my Netsuite UI. Okay, so I'm going to just to use on purchase order. So let's open the purchase order form. Okay, so it's loading. It will take a time for. It's little times. Okay, so now it's going open. Okay, so now it's open. Now I want just like if I select, if I my select has supplier. Once I have selected supplier, so should be automatic value should be populated here in memo. Just like no, I already have done that. Like I will show you. Like this one is should be set here. Okay. So what I will do it, I will do it here. Use if context dot field ID. The field ID context dot field ID it means okay, it's means your field ID. This one. See, this is a field ID. Just copy this one. Come here and paste here. This is your field ID. Okay. So it means if anyone select this field, automatically in next of the respect of this field, the value going to enter or set whatever you have to do the functionality. Okay. So here simply I will before to just do anything, you have to write this one, this line. It's really important. I will tell you what is the mean of this line. Okay. Current record. So this line basically means like on which page, like on which page you have there, the current page, on that current page information you have required to access. Okay. Just like I'm on a purchase order. Okay. So on current purchase order. So I need here dot set value. If you are set uh, setting the value in any particular fields, so that is really important. You have to write this one. Set value here, and then after that right here field ID in which field just like I've used here memo field okay in memo and here I use a value what value just like for field change script trigger kind of it's right here okay so that's why it's my script is ready and for to upload okay so it's that script is means if anyone come on a Netsuite and open this purchase orders if you select this one field automatically the value come here in memo field which one I have written that like field change script forgot okay so now it's time to upload the scripts so I will tell you how you will going to upload simply you just go on your customization scripts and new okay just leave it just click here add choose your file okay choose your file just by encoding client scripts this is my scripts select here and save okay and after saving that it's asking about your file name like what you have to script name you have to like I said here field change script okay and after that you have to save and deploy once I click on save and deploy the end it's asking about on which record you have to apply your script so I will head right here purchase order okay so here's the status testing. Testing it's basically means that script it's work only on you. Okay. No anyone can if any other user can just open this purchase orders on there it will not going to trigger. If I will do the release then it will be work on them also. Okay. And that's this one is also have to check. Sometimes it's the script is not working on some particular rows, so you have to click these things. Okay. And if you need want to give the yes any unique IDs, you have to return the unique ID. Otherwise, you have to save it. Automatic net should be going to generate the prediction scripts. Okay. So let's go and check our script is working or not. Already one script is working on this. Let's see if my script is override on that script or not. That's I will selecting the field change. Okay. I'm selecting 10 to be generated. This supply I have selected. Let's see. I have selected that. Let's see. It will take a time to just load and just do it. See, it's done. The field change script trigger. Which one had we mentioned in our script? That's when it's come here. So this is a script. of the client script of a field change trigger. Okay, so basically that scripts it means here just I'm just to asking about like on I need have to access to of my current record on the current transaction on which transaction I'm working with this. So that's when his record is we are providing to access. Okay, and then after that, if anyone's now just click on that field, particular like entity fields, like this field. Okay, if select any things, it automatically the value going to set here in memo. Okay, so that's one is the client script. Okay, so friends, so I hope so you have got about the client script or the field check trigger points. If you have any query, if any doubts you have can ask in a comment. Okay, I will upload this code on my GitHub. I will share my GitHub link on my descriptions. Okay, in comment box or even also. So please support me. Please, I need your support, guys. If you will support me, so I will give you a very good knowledge, even functionally, even technically, both knowledge I will give you both. So thank you so much for this in this video. That's it. Out. I will be meet you in the next video. Thank you. Okay. Bye.